Hello, my name is Paul Woodfall. I'm a teacher trainer working for Oxford University Press, and today's Learn at Home for Teachers is pronunciation for primary level. I will be using the classroom presentation tool, and the classroom presentation tool, as you know, is on the Oxford, as you probably know, is on the oxfordlearnersbookshelf.com. When you have registered at the Oxford Learners Bookshelf, then you will have a unique ID, Oxford ID, and a password. So I'm now going to sign in. As you can see, this is the Oxford Learners Bookshelf, and I am signing in. And I'm going to choose the book. The book we are going to look at is Family and Friends. And it's a very popular primary book around the world. Any number of phonics lessons can be applied in terms of what I'm going to do. We can apply this to any number of phonics lessons. I open the book, and as you can see, it goes to the initial page. I could use the menu to find my unit. We are looking at Unit 10 over here, so I go to Unit 10. No, that's Unit 11. I go to Unit 10, and you will notice there is also a bookmark there, because I have previously used the bookmark function here to bookmark what I'm going to be using. So for today's session, and time is very important on an online platform, I click on Tile View directly, go to my bookmarks, and there's my bookmark lesson. Lesson 4, phonics. So the first thing I will do is use my focus tool and ask the children to look at the letters. What letters can they see here on the left-hand side? Listen to the
Listening
letters.
107. Listen.
I want just to put the toolbar above there, the recording bar, so that it's not intrusive. And I ask my children to listen to the two letters they can see.
And point.
T and H.
So T and H.
Say th.
Notice, children, where my
Three.
tongue is out.
Bath. Teeth.
So I can ask my children to repeat those words. I can play the recording as several times. I may get them to practice using the microphone on the platform I'm using. If that's the case, then it would be best in an order. I might just shout out, okay, Alicia, your turn. Point and repeat. Listen, point and repeat. Bath, and get her on her microphone to say bath. 3, and get Alicia to say 3. So I could do that, a lively little interaction with children playing, using their microphones and enjoying the interaction. Then we come to the second activity, which is a chant. And for this activity, I thoroughly recommend that you ask your children to stand up. And as they stand up,
Listening 108. Listen and chant.
they listen and chant.
Baby Theo's in the bath, 1, 2, 3. Baby Theo counts his teeth, 1, 2, 3.
So we could do that a couple of times, and then we could ask children to, if they wished, they could repeat the chant, not all together, but we could have some examples on the microphones. Another good another good media to use for this sort of recording activity, of course, is your mobile phone. And you could ask children or their parents, depending on the age group, you could ask them in a closed WhatsApp group, you could ask them to do pronunciation exercises in the actual group itself rather than on the platform. On the platform, time is limited and we need to make the most out of our time. Read and chant again. This could be done with older children, simply asking them to look at the book and to read and chant again. And when they're ready, when they've decided which are the th sounds, we can check by showing over here, we can check the answers. That's fine for older children. For the younger ones, we might want to leave focus, double click on the actual chant, go to pen tool, select the color we want, select the size, and then say, okay, Theo. What's the next word? Baby Theo. Baby Theo's in the bath. Bath. Well done if you circled bath. 1, 2. Can you see a th sound coming? Yes, in 3. Good. And we would help the children in that way, using the pen tool. Once we've decided that we're happy, then we click the dustbin icon, erase all, leave the pen tool, and then we would save and close. If we're happy with that, we want now to use the workbook to do a bit more practice. So I go back to the workbook, open it, and it will open on the last page I saved, which is Lesson 4 Phonics. And again, I have the option of focus and asking children to do the activity before I show them the answer. And the activity there is baby Theo is trying to find his duck in the bathtub. Now, that's one way of doing it. The other way, of course, would be to make that bigger using the zoom or a simple double click and helping the children in their workbook by saying, this is what we have to do. We have to look for the th for Theo. Look for the th sounds. Is this a th? No, it's t. Is this a th? No, it's h. Together, t and th make t and h, make th, etc. And we would be able to feedback with the kids on what they've done in the workbook. In this way, so eventually Theo, baby Theo, finds his bath. Now, of course, you may wish to devote some time to presenting both using the book and the workbook, but you may also direct your students to the students' website where they can do further phonics practice at their leisure, because as we know, Family and Friends has a very good website. For more information and for more videos, please do go to the Learn at Home page, which is www.oup.com/ELT/Learn at Home. I hope you found this useful and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye.